Okay, so we're going to take a look at example 4 on page 156. Now, don't go too fast on these ones. You got to be really careful. They're different questions. Okay? We got to see how they're different. So it says find the surface area of this square base pyramid. Now let's take a look. Before we were always given this value along here, which is known as the slant height, which I've just done in orange. We aren't given it this time. We need to know that length in order to find the area of that triangle. If you take a look here, I'll draw the net and you'll see what I mean. So let's draw this net out. 24 by 24. Okay. So 24 by 24, and then he's got triangles coming off of it. Okay. Now, that orange piece, the slant height, that's what we've been using all the time from here to here. We need that to find the area of the triangle. We don't have it in this question. That sucks. Take a look. We don't know it. But I'll tell you what we do know. We sure know this value here. From the tip of that pyramid right down to the center there. Imagine if you dropped a string from the tip of that pyramid right down to the middle of it there. Okay, it says that is 9 centimeters there. We also, it seems like we're not given that value, but we sure are. We know that it's 24 all the way across there. Okay, so that means that this value here must be 12 because it's halfway there. I wonder what we can use to find this orange side. Looks like a right angle triangle. Maybe we can use Pythagorean theorem. So let's check it out. If we label this pyramid or this triangle in there accordingly, that orange piece is going to be C. This piece in here, the 9, I'll just label A, and the 12 I'm going to label B. Now we need to find that C value because that's what we need to use here to find that area. So let's see if we can't find that C value. So Pythagorean theorem says C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. We don't know the C value, we keep it the same. A is 9, so we'll put that as 9 squared plus B squared, which is 12. 12 squared, so we got 9 squared plus 12 squared. So let's do that over here. So 9 squared is equal to that, and I'm going to go plus 12 squared. 225. Okay, so we'll go back, we'll put that as 225. Alright, so C squared is equal to 225. And the last thing to do here is to square root that 225 to get that C on its own. And when we do that, let's go back. Let's take the square root of 225, so I'm just going to press square root. And that tells me it's 15. So C is 15 centimeters. That's that green value right here. So we got to be careful. If we're not given that side length, we're going to have to do a little bit of magic here with Pythagorean theorem to help us find it. Now that we know C, we know it's 15, we can plug it in right here. Well, it should be pretty clear sailing now. We can find the area of that rectangle in the middle, so we'll call that area 1. All these other ones, area 2. Area 2. Okay. Well, area 1's a rectangle essentially, so that's length times width. 24 by 24. Can't remember that one, so we'll do it again. 24 by 24. 576. Okay, and area 2 is a triangle, so that's half times base times height. So my half times my base is 24. My height's 15. So here's what we have. 0.5 times 24 times 15, 180. And our values here are centimeters squared, of course. Okay, and so how many triangles do we have? We have 4 triangles, so we times by 4 triangles. So 180 times 4. $720. Okay, and now the last thing to do is add them up. Total is 576 plus 720. So 576 plus 720. 1296. So let's just take one last look. We recognized here that we weren't given that slant height, the orange one. So we're only given the height of the pyramid. We're not given the height or the length of that triangle. So we had to use some Pythagorean theorem to find that C side there. Okay, and then we said, all right, now we got it. So we drew our net out. Now we got that orange side there, which is 15. We found area 1, that rectangle in the middle. Okay, we found area 2, those triangle. And we have to times those triangles by 4 because there's 4 of them. That give us 720. And now we add them all together, and that gives us 1296, and we're done. So now I'd like you to try the next problem on your own, which is number 10 on page 158. Okay, and you'll notice here that this problem has given us the slant length. Okay, that 8 is referring to the slant length, it's not the height. Okay, so I want you to try number 10. Don't worry about number 11. So I'd like you just to try number 10, please. And on the next video, I'll show you how to solve that.